my name is Ashley. I'm back for another student tutorial, and I'm working here with the beautiful Calysta, who is actually a yoga instructor herself. So if you're in the Albuquerque area, you can go check her out at Mi Vida.
Yoga.
Yeah, so definitely catch her class. And she asked when I reached out to the Instagram world to see what we could be working on and to share this information with you guys was 8 angle pose.
Yes.
So go ahead and tell me a little bit about what the frustration is or what's kind of not clicking in this posture.
So the arm balance itself is really challenging. It's mostly upper body, which I feel like I have that down. It's my long legs and my tight hamstrings just cannot connect the poses together.
Okay. So I'm going to have her do an 8 angle pose real quick, and then we're just going to kind of break down a couple things that I noticed. So go ahead and do whatever side you want to work on. And we already did a 60-minute class, just so everyone knows. I expect her to be limber, of course, but we're good.
Yeah.
Yes. And so some poses while she's getting into this that are really good are some that we actually tackled in our class today. Lizard lunge, which is a lot of getting the body down inside of whatever leg you're working on, getting the shoulder down low into the inner thigh. And then also working into our peak pose tonight was birdie paradise. So awesome job. You're so graceful with it, girl. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to squeeze, like the knees are magnetically being pulled to yes. So now we got a little bit more traction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my hand here, and I want you to just go wherever you feel comfortable. Squeezing those knees still in, yeah. So notice how she gets a little bit higher through the hips. Yeah, you're okay. Now keep, yeah. Crazy strength on that one. So what I'm seeing a lot of that is it's really that like drawing in. And what we do when we naturally internally rotate our legs is we get height and we get length. So it seems like you have the strength, you have the mobility to get a little bit lower. Yeah.
But then if I let go of that, that's what
So it's okay to kick the legs up at an angle, and I think maybe what happened on the other side, my expert, non-expert opinion by all means, is that I think you're kicking straight out, and that's totally fine if you have that traction with the arm, but maybe think of drawing the feet a little bit closer to the top corner of your mat rather than all the way out. So you can very much make a V in this posture, and then that might help you to at least get the legs out, and then you can work on kind of like swinging the heels back a little bit.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Okay. From 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice and tired.
Nice planks. Okay.
We did a lot of planks tonight. Okay, yes. It's so high. No. So why don't you try it the normal way that you went, and then as you kick the feet out, try and kick them up at an angle towards me. Whatever side. Yeah, take your break as needed. Awesome.
So you can't I think I'm relying too much on this.
You're relying too much on what? On the rest?
Yeah, my shoulder holding up my leg.
Okay. There you go. No, you're okay. Just take a breath, take your time. Now keep squeezing those knees in like they're drawing in, and then simultaneously swing the feet out towards me. You got it. Just take your time. Yeah.
That felt so different.
Did it? Okay, good. Like in a good way? Yeah. Okay. So bringing the feet forward maybe as opposed to bringing them out. So I do see what you're saying about drawing that knee all the way up and over, but really if we're in a 8 angle pose, and everybody's different, so don't like browbeat this whole thing, but what we're really doing is we're trying to create that line, and as we can see, my feet actually come forward too. But that tricep really can float away from where you start. Because if you're starting here, as you kick that foot out, mine slid down.
Okay.
This is probably a great angle for our viewers. Yeah,
Go find strength.
that's fair. But it naturally is going to slide down because there's just no way that you can get into a full
Right.
elongated expression,
Unless you're a Superman.
which you are close at this point. Yes. And kick it forward. Squeeze them in. Just take a breath. You got it. It's good.
It's different.
It is
It's
different.
better. I feel so much better.
Well, I'm glad. Okay. So I would just keep working on that. The legs don't have to be completely extended. It's just like what we worked on in Bird of Paradise tonight. Like a nice like crooked bird wing is totally okay, but working on that extension as you get more comfortable. I think that your traction in the fingertips is great. And it seems like you were like gas braking this whole thing to control yourself. So I would just work on kicking those feet forward, and then maybe they start to come out a little bit, and you rely less on that tricep and more on just, yes, the squeeze. Suzanne Summers did the best thing with Thigh Master, and that's drawing everything in to find that length and better extension. But it's practice, not perfect. So thank you so much for staying after class.